Welcome to the Money Questions Answered video for this week. The big story at the moment, it's been on social media. I've been contacted by people asking me this question, and it is around, can my husband's girlfriend benefit from his pension fund should he pass away? And this actually came from a woman who was complaining that her husband had passed away. She'd been married for 22 years, and his girlfriend, outside of the marriage obviously, had received the equal share to the pension that she received. And she's saying, like, is this fair? It's important to understand the rules around pension funds. And this applies both to private sector pension funds as well as the GEPF. The trustees have to allocate a pension fund to dependents of the member. And a dependent is both a legal dependent and a financial dependent. So a legal dependent would be your spouse, a child, but a financial dependent could be somebody who was relying on that member financially. In this particular case, the man was supporting the girlfriend and their child outside of the marriage, and therefore the wife or the girlfriend and child had a claim against the pension. This can also apply if, for example, the member had an elderly parent they were supporting, or they had a divorce order which had a maintenance payment. The maintenance payment would also be able to be used as a claim against their pension. And I think it's important to understand that this pension, that's often the only savings people have. It's almost all they have left. And there's a lot of people that come out of the woodwork when someone passes away wanting a piece of the pension. This makes life very challenging for the trustees, and they have to obviously allocate based on what they believe is the right way to do it. If you're unhappy, though, with the determination, you can contact the pension fund's adjudicator if you're in a private sector fund, or if the member was with the GPF, you can go to the GPF ombud. But ultimately, it's really important as an individual, look after your own estate. Make sure that you have updated your nomination forms. Make sure that if there are dependents that you have life cover in place. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do to keep your house clean, because it gets very, very messy and you leave a lot of chaos if you don't sort it all out. So that's just, unfortunately, if your husband is seeing someone on the side and that person is financially dependent on them, the simple answer is yes, they do have a claim on his pension.